Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm going to take a little break from talking on this YouTube stuff. I kind of wanted to, switch over to streaming real quick. I want that to be the discussion today. So, here's the thing. Here's a little backstory. Alright, let me get a little bit closer to my microphone. But here's a little backstory on why I'm doing this podcast episode. So, tonight, I followed this streamer on Kick, all right? Because I don't really follow a whole lot of streamers on Kick. I follow a few friends, and that's about it. Like, it's, then yeah, that's about it. Like, a few friends, and I left it at that. I was like, I just mainly, stream on Kick just to stream. Or when I go on Kick, I just mainly go on there to stream and stuff because, my friends, the majority of them are still, or they're on Twitch and stuff. So, anyways, I went and saw this streamer. I saw them on Twitter because I was like, I was like, all right, let me go check out their channel. I saw like there was a few of my like people that I follow on Twitter that was following them. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and check out their stream. Checked out their stream, liked it, the short time I spent in there and things. But so I followed them, and then, they thanked me. And here's this, so to explain to people, because I think my streamer friends, they probably, remember me leaving off this message on their streams and stuff. But when I follow a streamer, the one thing that I say, because I'm like, I don't know what runs through a streamer's mind. I don't know, what they overall got going on, but the one thing that I try doing is being positive in their stream, like I just overall, like I try to show like some sort of support, to whatever they got going on, because I'm like, fam, I know how it feels to not have like no support, like I have that feeling right now. So that's why I'm like, nah, like I try my hardest to be as positive as I can be to every streamer, that I ever follow, right? So the message that I sent when, after they was like, hey, thanks for the follow. So I go on to say, I was like, oh, no problem. Hope you blow up big one day with content creating, right? And that's something where I'm like, I say that to every streamer. I was like, I think one of the last few times I talked on how I said that to every streamer is when I had said it to a friend of mine's, and yeah, I think due to due to their race, I was like, it didn't sound good saying it to them. Like I didn't start thinking about it until I had kind of put two and two together. So anyway, shout out to my friend Maiden Star, but. I said that, so actually, you know what, going back, so I had said that to her, and she was all like, what do you mean blow up big, like, by, like, bomb or something? I'm like, oh my god. And then, like, if you know who Maiden Star is, you know immediately how bad I felt, like, saying some stuff like that, because I'm like, no, I meant, like, because I think at the time I had just said, like, I hope you blow up big one day, and I'm like, I wasn't thinking, bro, and so, yeah, we laughed about it. It's something where I think that's, like, always gonna be a memory that I have, like, of, the first time I was on her stream and stuff. But here's the thing, though. Every time when I do say that to somebody, it's always like, oh man, thank you. I needed that. I needed those encouraging words and stuff. The streamer that I followed tonight, I say that to them, and their response was, Moss, I feel like you say that to a lot of people. I feel like you just copy and paste that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know how to feel about that response, but I want to explain it. And that's the thing. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or, because I feel like people will hear this and they were like, oh, TMossBoss got an issue with this streamer. I don't. I didn't unfollow them, all right? But it kind of like threw me off hearing that response because I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. But I responded back just saying, just spreading positivity. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know what angle you thought I was getting at, but here's the thing, though. When I say that message, the thing is this. I feel like that, like I said, there are people in this world where they got something going on for themselves, and it's content creating, right? Whether it's a YouTuber, whether it's a TikToker, whether it's a Twitch or a Kick streamer, whatever their situation is, the thing is this. At some point in time, you start off small. The streamer I said this to, I would consider them a small streamer, content creator, whatever you want to call it, right? So my thing is this, I could have came into that stream talking crazy, being disrespectful, being toxic, being rude to the people in the chat, whatever the situation is, but that's not me. That's not who I am. All right. Yeah, I might not be the most positive person in the world, but I am far from being a rude person. So when I join a person's stream, I guess like if you're expecting me to crack jokes, I'm sorry, but I'm like, I don't know you like that. So the thing is this, I know the majority of the people that I follow have been very accepting to, like the positivity that I'll say in their streams and stuff. But I'm like, it would take me to like know that person for a little bit to crack jokes and all that stuff. And even then, I'm like, I still don't do that. There's streamers that I have been following since like maybe long for years, bro. There's this one streamer that I've been following her for like years, bro. Like I think when Battlefield Hardline had came out, I think I was following her all the way back then and stuff. So, and that was like, I think maybe back in like 2015, I believe, 2015, 2016. So yeah, I've been like, there's some streamers where it's like, I've been following them for a minute now. But that's the thing. Even then, I still don't go to their streams and be, saying like crazy jokes or any of that. I'll save that for my stream. If they come to my stream, then yeah, I'll crack crazy jokes and all that stuff. But if I'm in their stream, that's the thing. I'm in their place of business. So I have to respect their place of business. I have to respect their boundaries. I have to respect all that. Because if I come through the streams and I'm cracking like race jokes, but they like, and that's the thing where it's like, yeah, they might not. The thing is like, they might not have that in their rules, but how do I know if they're okay with that, right? I have to say like the one streamer where it's like, if I crack jokes, it ain't like something where could possibly get banned for or whatever and things. I'll crack like jokes, like make it sound like I'm crazy or something, but other than that, I'm like, that's as far as it'll go. Where it's like, oh yeah, I tackled a cow, or freaking snatched the tire off of a person's car and ran away with it. I'll say something like that just to, I guess, get more so a reaction out of that streamer, because I know that that's something that they're gonna laugh about. See, and that's the thing. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I can do that with other streamers and stuff, but that's the thing where I'm all like, this streamer, this is a friend of mine. This is a friend that I talk to on a regular basis. So that's why I feel comfortable cracking jokes in their stream, because I just feel like that we're accepting towards one another. But if it's somebody that I'm like brand spanking new to, yeah, bro, like don't be expecting me to like, tell you my whole life story and stuff. And I'm not saying like that's what that streamer wanted, but overall though, it's like if you're expecting streamers to, I guess, like loosen up or whatever, or a person to loosen up in your streams, then yeah, that's somewhere it's like you're gonna have to tell me that. Like you're gonna have to like showcase or give me some examples or something, because I'm like, yeah, there's numerous streamers that I follow where I like how I go into their streams. I'll go in there, we'll, sit down, talk about whatever, talk about the video game, talk about what's ever going on in the world. Not even that. Well, I literally talk about the video game and I leave it at that. It's like, and I think the one and only, and it's funny because like there's streamers where I would say that I'm cool with them. Like there's one streamer that literally lives down the street from my house. That's something where I didn't even realize it until they posted a picture where they were posted up with, it was a friend of mine's that I went to school with, and yeah, and I was like, fam, that they live literally like not even it, fam, like they literally live up the street from me. And here's the thing, I still respect their boundaries. I know most people will probably be all like, oh, I'll go up to their house and try to do like a co-stream. No, I'm not doing that. Why? Because I have respect for that person. I don't know. The thing is this. Yeah, I might have like had like one interaction with them when I was a kid. It might have yeah, and then like me and the streamer's brother, we might have been like the best of friends when we were in school and stuff. But that's the thing though. That's that situation. Me in this streamer situation, I still treat it as if I don't really know him like that. And it's like not even on me trying to be like disrespectful, but it's just that's overall how I am like respecting towards just people's boundaries and stuff. And I guess if there was ever a time where they was all like, hey, you want to come over and do a co-stream, all right, cool, bet, I don't mind, but that's something where they would have to ask me that. I'm not gonna just show up, pop up, and be all like, hey, let's do a co-stream real quick. I don't be knowing people like that, man. Or even if it's like just anybody else, I'm like, look, I am a boundary respecting person, okay? I don't be, testing the water, seeing if it's gonna be hot or cold if I do something. No. My thing is this. If I don't know I'm like that, I'm just going to be respectful. All right, I'm going to be positive because I'm like, you can't get banned from being respectful and positive. That's one thing that I can say is that I've never been banned for telling somebody I hope you blow up big one day with content creating. That ain't never had happened to me. So that's why I'm like, yeah, if I were to go in there talking about and that's the thing where it's like I'm not that criticizing person where it's like if I'm watching your stream or even if it's anything else, if I'm like sitting down watching that stuff, I'm not that criticizing person where it's like okay, so I follow a streamer, let's say their audio is messed up, I'm like, hey, fix your audio. I'm like, I can't hear nothing that you're saying right now, or fix the game audio, I can't hear it. I'm like, bro, it feel like I'm watching the TV on mute or something, or on volume 0. I'm not like that. If they got a reason for why their volume needs to be down, whether it's their microphone, whether it's the game, I'm gonna let it be like that. If it's bothering me that much, then I'll just leave. I'm saying, but it's like, it's something if I guess if they're more so like looking for it, or if it's like, or if I might like type it in chat and be like, hey, the audio, it's making like a weird like clicking noise or something, and they all like, oh yeah, that's just what I'm like, oh okay, well they accepting of it, I'm gonna be accepting of it. I'm like, they sitting here having a stream with that. I'm like, me as a viewer, it shouldn't be an issue, so what are some other things or examples and stuff? But yeah, it's like it's where, or yeah, getting back to like, if I was like crazy toxic and being rude and all that stuff. So yeah, like, if it's like, if it's that, or let's say if I'm all like on their appearance or something, I'm like, why are you dressed like that? I'm like, go put on some proper clothes. I'm like, be a little bit more presentable and stuff in your stream. Who would say some stuff like that? I even felt bad saying that, and I'm like, bro, I'm just saying an example. I feel like I need to just find a random streamer right now and apologize to them, because I'm all like, I joined their stream, all like, fam, I am sorry. They were like, for what? I was like, look, it was a podcast episode, I was using the example, and I just, my mind was saying me, look, it's almost 2 a.m. bro. I'm like, my mind is all over the place right now. So, but anyways, but no, I'm saying like, it's just, it's one of those things where I'm like, look, if you are expecting, I guess, a person to, I don't know, live up to your standards when it comes to a viewer watching the streamer, I'm like, they're not gonna know, because there's so many people that came from so many different parts of the world where it's like, yeah, it's like, you might get like that rare individual that crack jokes and all that stuff, but it's like, that's the thing though, it's like, how do you know if that streamer is cool with that? And I guess like speaking for myself, where it's like, yeah, there's at times where people, they've came through, crack jokes, say some old weird stuff. I'll leave it at that. And I'm like, hey, if that's you, then that's you, bro. I'm like, I ain't messing with that and things. But that's the thing though, where it's like, then when they because there was a time that I remember where this guy, he always would say some like, oh, weird and like, suspect type things and stuff. And no, it was like, all right, whatever. I mean, if that's how he acts, then that's how he acts. I'm not gonna tell a person to stop acting a certain way and things. So anyways, so yeah, he was carrying on like that, and then a friend of mine's had joined, and he started acting like that towards them, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, he don't even know this person. So they told him to like chill out and stop and things. And I think he still kept going. Then that's when I chimed in and I said, hey, look, if they told you to stop. Like, there ain't no reason to continue carrying on like that and stuff. And he was all like, I think he said something along the lines like, oh, I was just playing around or whatever. But then he unfollowed me. And I'm thinking to myself like, okay, well, bruh, if you're just playing around, it's like, okay, it's cool. But it's like, if a person tells you to stop doing something, then fam, stop doing it. That's something where it's like, look, all right, whether it's me or whether it's the viewer, whoever, I'm like, all that needs to just be passed around when it comes to content creating is respect. Yeah, you're gonna have your disrespectful people, and I've had my disrespectful people join the stream. Guess what? They've been banned. so I ain't gotta hear from them no more, you know. But it's like, I guess, like, yeah, overall, you know, the point that I'm trying to make is that if a person comes to your stream being positive, don't question it, you know. Like, my thing is this: yeah, there's been times where people have joined my streams and I don't trust them. That it's almost like all the time. It's like 99% of the time when somebody comes to the stream and they start, you know, like, oh, hey, oh yeah, I saw you from YouTube, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, thank you. I guess, you know. But it's like, that's the thing though. But I guess I have my reasons because of, you know, past beefs and dramas where it's like I really don't be trusting people, and that could be the case, and that could be the reason for other people. So I really don't know. But it's one of those things where I'm like, it's something I guess that I need to work on a little bit more. But regardless, you know, yeah, if a person's being positive in your stream, you know, yeah, just be chill with it. But then, yeah, when they start acting out toxic, rude, and crazy, then that's when you ban them and stuff. Then that's when you start questioning them and things. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.